They sat across the table from me. She was furious, and he was on the defensive. I asked him what the problem was, and she looked at me and she said, "She just won't talk to me." I looked at him and I said, "Is this true?" And he says, "Ah, shoot, yeah." He says, "I don't have anything to say." Well, I smiled inwardly because I actually knew this couple on a social basis, and we'd been at a party a couple of weeks before, and I'd talked to him, and he'd literally spent a half hour talking my ear off. And so I knew that communication or talking was not a problem with him. He just didn't want to talk to her or didn't feel like it was important. And so I pulled him aside, and we sat down one-on-one, and I explained to him just how important the talking, the communication was to his wife, and how it was her way of being able to connect with him. And if he would learn how to communicate effectively with her, he could literally turn their marriage around in a matter of weeks, if not days. He said, "Well, all right, then what do I do?" I said 4 things. Number 1, you need to sit down and give her your full attention for as long as she needs. Whether that's 10 minutes or 2 hours, doesn't make a difference. Sit down and give her your full attention. And he asked me why, and I said, well, because it will meet her need to feel important to you. I said, number 2, as she's sharing, you need to ask her questions about the details of what she's sharing. And why? Because it will meet her emotional need to feel loved by you. Number 3, as you're sharing, or as she's sharing and you're talking, you need to make sure that your body language is open. You don't have your arms crossed or your legs crossed, but your body language is open and your tone of your voice is loving and gentle. Why? Because it'll meet her emotional need to feel cherished. And then 4th, when she gets around to asking you about your day, you need to answer that question with more than a grunt or a, "Yeah, it was fine," or you know, "I did this at 8 and this at 9 and this at 10. You need to tell her some details about something that happened in the day. Why? Because it will meet her emotional need to feel involved in your life. Well, I got done telling him these 4 things, and he looked at me and he said, "Is this all about her emotional needs?" And I said, "Yeah, that's exactly what this is about. It is about her emotional needs." And the crazy thing is, the more that you meet those emotional needs, the less that she will demand. This is one of the key building blocks on which a great marriage is built.